Hey, my name is Siron from the University of Toronto.
Hi, I'm Preet. I'm from the University of Santa Cruz, California.
I'm Alan. I'm from McMaster University.
My name is Vlad. I'm from University of Texas at Dallas.
And we built Sage. The problem that we saw for most people was when you have static text, students tend to not learn anymore. So what do? We built Sage. Sage is a master machine learning platform where you learn everything from anything you want, personalized training, visuals, and personal course planning. So we have our learning pathways where the platform will ask you a series of questions from a survey and it will generate you courses that it has created. If I go into agent planning, I can continue learning about personal questions. I can create a set of notes. Now, if you see these set of notes, they have a video, a quick summary, the goals, figure, as well as other images. And then at the bottom, it has code, it has summary, it has other various links. Now you can go ahead and go ask the AI absolutely anything. It'll go ahead and generate analogies, code, whatnot. This is a course that I created myself, and I was learning about what is physical AI. So for example, here, it tells me about the core behind physical AI, creating autonomous vehicles. So give it a second or two, and it starts explaining more about the particular aspects of everything, and then the code, the tips, and then a quick check. A quick deep dive. It will essentially do a deeper search into all the different resources, all the research papers online available, and it will go into key equations, detailed explanations in general, and then it will do common misconceptions, videos, graphs, key papers, recommended videos. Now the cool part here is when you create, let's say you want to create your own course. I talked about here about how physical AI works. Here, it created an outline of all the different modules that you want to create. Then it went through and researched over 400 sources and got several concepts. It then enriched each concept with detailed variation, and then it built each module. And that's how we created these lesson plans. And then we published it, which is what we saw.
Tell me about your integration of Cloudinary.
So if you go into My Docs, one big thing is when you're learning, you want to have a place where you can compile all of your lecture videos, all of your notes, and maybe even things that, like images of schematics that you drew. So we created the My Docs section, which is completely hosted by Cloudinary, which contains all of our images and videos. Cloudinary is also able to tag what kind of files these are. If it's a reflection, if it's a lecture video, if it's just an overall notes page. And when you get into it, so let's quick view of the resume, for example. We have 3 different options. So you can always remove background if there's a background to be removed. You can also auto enhance if your image has low quality, and you can even extract text. So say for my resume, it would extract all the data in which is in the resume. Our entire search tool for this website is also using Cloudinary.
The extracted text will be provided as anchor points where they go ahead and go into your projects and explore, and it feeds off of what you have given it. It creates a whole foundation of just like Wikipedia pages. Every single detail, every single concept just continues building and continues growing.
The big thing for us is Cloudinary wasn't just a tool. We kind of treated it as a database and a table so that we can store all of our documents, all of our videos, and a place where a user can go back and really enhance their learning and ensure that any quality products that they have are easy to read, and it's also easy to submit. For submitting projects and editing documents, it's a big struggle that students usually face, especially from home and when studying at home. So that's one big reason why we use Cloudinary to try to make sure that everything's enhanced.